Welcome to Bison Information Network News. I'm Winnie Wenninger.
And I'm Malik Mitchell. This is our last newscast of the year, so you don't want to miss this. Stay tuned. The Essentia Health, Sanford Health, and the UND School of Medicine will present Ethics for a Whole Person this Saturday. This event will be held at the McGovern Alumni Center, where participants will be able to discuss various topics including ethics of care, how it affects the patient care team, and the application of ethics in a broad spectrum of cultures, beliefs, and individual circumstances.
As classes are nearing an end, students will be moving out of their dorms. After checking out with their resident assistants, students are encouraged to donate gently used items to the donation trucks outside of Albrecht and 15th Avenue, HR and FA lots, and Niskanen Hall parking lot. Trucks will be available from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. May 6th through the 16th. Non-perishable food items are also encouraged to be donated to the NDSU Goods for the Herd food pantry. Unopened and unexpired food should be placed in the designated boxes in the offices of residence halls.
NDSU's 45th Annual Scandinavian Buffet is back. On May 17th, NDSU will be serving a full menu of traditional Scandinavian dishes. These meals will be served at 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. in the Memorial Union.
May is Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month. In order to celebrate, there will be an Asian Night Market and Media event on May 26th from 5 to 8:30 p.m. at the Plains Art Museum. The goal of the event is to help showcase Asian-owned small businesses in the Fargo-Moorhead area. At the event, there will be video showcases of these businesses, as well as of vendors selling their products. Attendance is free and open to the public, with prizes being offered throughout. On Wednesday, May 5th, Northern Eclecta held its annual journal launch party. Here's more on that story.
Today we're putting on the Northern Eclecta launch party. It is our 16th edition, and we've been running this publication since 1995. I am this year's editor-in-chief, so I oversee every aspect of the journal, and I kind of make a lot of the executive decisions in the journal process. So a lot of things that people don't know is that we're an actual class on campus called Literary Publications. So we mimic the entire literary publication from start to finish of the journal. So every spring you can look out for us. We put up posters, we have an Instagram following, Facebook, and this year we launched a website, so you can always visit www.northerneclecta.com for all information and updates on when to submit. So we have a lot of genres. We have anything from scripts to poetry to confessional, letters. We also have a substantial amount of art pieces as well. We have print, we have acrylic, we have oil, and all of them come together to create this journal, and the journal is split up into 3 sections: cool hues, neutral hues, and warm hues. Just like colors, there is a multitude of different types of writing within one type of genre. Northern Eclecta changes its theme every year, but a theme should not discourage anybody from submitting. We take submissions of all kinds. So if you think that your piece is worthy of being looked at and reviewed, please submit it our way. We think all work is worthy anyways. Like we said at the start of our launch party, we had over 200 submissions, so don't feel discouraged to submit.
Now for local news, on Wednesday, protesters were outside the Red River Women's Clinic in downtown Fargo. Although people in Fargo have been protesting to overturn abortion for years, a leaked draft sparked people even more. The draft suggested that the U.S. Supreme Court justices have voted to overturn Roe v. Wade. In 1973, Roe v. Wade was created to protect a woman's liberty to choose to have an abortion without excessive government restriction. However, that might be soon overturned.
41-year-old Gustavo Ruiz of Fargo was arrested early Wednesday morning after he was found hiding in the VFW on Broadway. Police say they received a report of a burglary at the VFW after an employee reported seeing an unidentified person inside the building on the security cameras after closing. Fargo police set up a perimeter and requested the assistance of the K-9 unit to find the man due to the building's size. K-9 units were able to locate Ruiz, who was hiding in a small basement storage area. Ruiz will be facing charges of burglary.
Fargo city officials claim that a local developer could be in a breach of contract after missing the deadline for the completion of a project near Ndsu campus. Ruiz Development was contacted by the city to continue the ongoing construction at the St. Paul's Newmans Center of University Drive. Commissioner Dave Pepcorn stated, "I think he lied to all of us. He lied to Roosevelt neighborhood. This is common. That's what big developers think they can get away with."
With the June primary less than 6 weeks away, the Cass County Finance Office says that the absentee ballots are now available. Voters who wish to vote absentee in the June 14th election must first complete and return an application. Included in the primary election are all federal United States senators and representatives in Congress, as well as the state, county, city, and school district races. Absentee ballots must be postmarked no later than June 13th, 2022, or may be delivered to the County Finance Office or dropped in the drop box in front of the courthouse no later than 5 p.m. of the same day. Early voting in Cass County runs from June 6th until June 10th. When we come back, Coy Hartle will give a weather update. Stay tuned.
My name is Becky Parker, and I'm a news anchor at WDAY-TV. I graduated from NDSU in 2010 with a degree in journalism, broadcasting, and mass communication technologies, and then I had an emphasis on broadcasting. Principles of broadcast production and advanced broadcast production. Those were favorites because they were the most relevant for career experience. You're calling people for interviews, you're writing an article. It doesn't just feel like an assignment, it's like actually doing it. I was the news director for the first full semester of the Bison Information Network. The BIN advisor here was very much invested in me to actually have a career in broadcasting. He helped me get my internship and my first job. The people in NDSU's Department of Communication are really interested and helpful in getting students the connections that they need in order to get a job beyond school.
Deserves to go hungry. But try as they might, not every family can afford to put food on the table every day. That's why the Great Plains Food Bank and their partner agencies work every day to bring food to our hungry neighbors. Every dollar donated can provide 4 meals for those in need. Go to greatplainsfoodbank.org and donate today, so no kid in North Dakota ever has to go hungry.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to Bison Information Network. I'm Coy, and I have a look at what we can expect from this next week for weather. Starting with tomorrow, we can expect to see temperatures throughout the 60s and 50s during the day, as well as a few clouds. On Saturday, things will warm up a bit with a high in the low 70s, but we do have about an 80% chance of rain in the evening. This rain will continue into Sunday, which is Mother's Day, with some thunderstorms in the morning and some scattered rain showers in the evening. Monday will be pretty similar to Sunday with some scattered storms throughout the day, but it will be a few degrees warmer. On Tuesday, we can expect to see that rain from the weekend finally go away, but we'll still have some pretty cloudy skies during the day. On Wednesday, highs will reach the mid-70s with some storms developing late in the evening hours. These scattered storms will continue on to Thursday morning, but will disperse as we move into the day. So as you can see, we'll have lots of rain again this weekend, just like the past few weekends. We'll also have temperatures sticking right around the 60s and 70s, so we are getting into summer slowly but surely. Well, that's all for weather for this week. I hope I helped keep you all up to date with what to expect from the weather throughout this school year. I've definitely had a lot of fun doing this, and I'm excited for next year. When we come back, we have sports with Dash Menzel. Stay tuned.
One kid, one mentor, plus one moment can unlock limitless potential. One heart-to-heart, one inside joke. 30,000 youth are waiting. Be there for one of them. It's time. Become a big today.
The Ndsu Bookstore has everything you need to show off your Bison pride. The bookstore can have you sporting green and gold wherever you go. It offers many different brands, sizes, styles, and selection so that you find exactly what you're looking for. Shop the Ndsu Bookstore and show your spirit today.
Founded in 1985, the Missouri Valley Football Conference has established a tradition of FCS football excellence. Competing at the highest level of NCAA Division I, student athletes at its 10 institutions demonstrate character, passion, and integrity as they grow as a student, an athlete, and a citizen. The Missouri Valley Football Conference, where leaders are shaped and champions are forged.
There are so many great things to experience at NDSU. It's hard to pick one, but my favorite is
the people. They make it such a warm place. The Bison aren't just across the country, they're across the globe.
It's the perfect distance from home. The faculty are our biggest cheerleaders. Hands-on research experience. The affordable tuition.
All the opportunities to stay active on campus.
Real-world learning experiences.
Once I got on campus, it felt like home.
The baseball team was only able to play 1 out of 3 scheduled games against South Dakota State this past weekend due to weather. In that one game, the Bison started the scoring by securing 5 runs in the 5th inning. The Bison were able to hang on to the lead and win 8-3. The baseball team was also finally able to play their first home game of the season against Mayville State University on Tuesday. They began the scoring when Drew Sackett hit a 2-run home run in the 3rd inning. The Bison would dominate the rest of the game and win 10-0 in 7 innings. Their next series will start on Friday when the team travels to Coral Gables, Florida to play the Miami Hurricanes, who are the 5th-ranked team in the entire nation. Softball also had some trouble with the weather, which moved the series against UND from Grand Forks to Fargo for a doubleheader on Sunday. In the first game, the Bison had 4 home runs, but it wouldn't be enough as a back-and-forth game went to UND, and the Fighting Hawks won 11-10. The second game went NDSU's way even after not scoring in the first 4 innings. The Bison were able to rattle off 7 runs in the final 3 innings to win 7-3. Softball's final series of the regular season will start Friday at noon against the St. Thomas Tommies at Thoroldson Park. Track and field competed at 2 events in Iowa, the Drake Relays in Des Moines and the Kip Janvrin Open in Indianola. The men brought home the University Division 4x400 meter relay crown, running 3 minutes and 9 seconds. Josh Knutson, Adrian Harris, Jacob Roden, and Cody Roeder now rank 8th fastest in NDSU history. Only 3 schools in the men's invitational section in the 4x400 meter relay posted faster times than the Bison. Simon Kaiser clocked a 1,500 meter personal best of 3 minutes and 51 seconds for 2nd place, and Elijah Hyland cleared 1.98 meters in the high jump for 2nd place. For the women, senior Amy Phillips won the hammer in dramatic fashion, vaulting from 5th place to 1st on her final attempt with a throw of just over 66 meters. She continues to be ranked among the top 10 in the NCAA this season. Senior Kelby Anderson ran a career best in the 1,500 meter with a time of 4 minutes and 23 seconds. She cut nearly 3 seconds off her previous best in the event and ranked 6th fastest in NDSU history. Amanda Anderson placed 2nd in the discus with a throw of 56.56 meters, and Alyssa Melvin took 2nd in the triple jump with a mark of 12.76 meters. At the Kip Janvrin Open, Maggie Steffen claimed the javelin title at 37.52 meters, and Angel Pratt won the 200 meter dash in just a little over 25 seconds. The men's golf team played at the Summit League Championships in Newton, Kansas. Nate Dietzel came out of nowhere and became the first North Dakota State men's golfer to claim the Summit League Individual Championship on Tuesday, finishing with a championship record score of 203 strokes or 13 under par to win the event by 5 shots. Brock Winter and Nate Adams would finish in a tie for 12th overall and 2nd for NDSU, as both golfers finished at 1 over par for the tournament. The team overall finished 2nd, only behind Denver for the title. Great season, guys. Well, that's all I have for the Bison Sports Report. When we come back, the team has a special message for you guys. Stay tuned.
I'm your friend.
I am your coworker.
I'm your neighbor.
There's no set person that defines who needs help in North Dakota.
I play cards with your grandmother every week.
hunger is becoming more and more widespread and more known, because there are people standing up and saying, hey, this can't happen. We can't be having this in our state, in our community.
I sit next to you in math class.
It's proving that they're learning better and they're not coming to school so hungry on Monday morning. We're engaging them and we're helping them learn. I mean, people want to help their fellow citizens, and in this food bank, in this agency, that is exactly what's happening, is people really, truly care.
I'm here.
I'm here to change the faces.
I'm here to change the faces of hunger.
My name is Addie Stewart, and I graduated from NDSU in the Department of Communication in 2018. My degree was in strategic communication, and I'm the communications specialist for the city of West Fargo. That includes social media, press releases, breaking news, interviews, media relations, and more. I went into communication because I wanted to do something I was passionate about. There were so many opportunities. I knew I could work for nonprofits, government, small business, agency work. Professors in the department definitely impacted me a lot in my life, making sure that once I graduated college, I knew I could get a job here just because of the connections in the department and the great morale that was in Fargo. Future students should definitely come to NDSU because it's a degree like no other here.
Well, that's all for our 2021-2022 school year. We had plenty of fun making newscasts for you all year. We hope you all have a great summer, and we will see you all again in September.
If you'd like to join the bid for next fall, make sure you go to My NDSU and find us and fill out all the necessary forms.